Hello! I just thought I'd make a quick update video in lieu of the two videos I had planned for today. I was going to be putting out an Archae-Facts, a rather interesting one, and also an Archaeo scoop for the week. But unfortunately, events connected to the Lindisfarne Gospels exhibition have been thrust my way this morning, which means that I can't do those videos. Now, as you're well aware by now, I'm sure, this month I'm taking something of a hiatus from making YouTube videos in order to focus on a very tight deadline for one of the films that I've been asked to make for the Lindisfarne Gospels exhibition. Now, so this morning, unfortunately, it got in the way and I won't be able to put those videos out. However, what this means, the good news for you, is that on Friday you'll be getting a 3 for 1, as it were. Instead of a 2-fer, not a 1-fer, you'll be getting a 3-fer. Because on Friday we're also going to be recording the post-match debrief, as it were, with Andy Brockman, the archaeologist who was in charge of the expedition to Burma to ascertain whether or not there were Spitfires in fact buried there, as David Cundall was suggesting. So Ginger and the Bones will be conducting that debrief interview. I know that Andy's actually rather keen to share his thoughts and feelings following the expedition, and also to share with us what's going to be happening with those results and what that may even mean for in terms of a funding model for future archaeological projects. So it should be a very interesting interview. So now on Friday you'll be getting the interview, Archae-Facts, which again I'm quite interested in this particular Archae-Fact, I quite like it, and also an Archaeo scoop. That said though, if you absolutely need to keep up to date with your archaeological news, you can, as always, check out the Archaeo Soup Twitter feed by going to the YouTube channel homepage and clicking on the little blue bird, which is sort of at the top in amongst on the banner art there. Just click on the blue bird, it'll take you to the Archaeo Soup Twitter feed, and you don't actually have to be a member of Twitter in order to view it. So that should keep you, that could keep you newsed up if you just need your news fix, as it were. So yeah, it's a very, very, very busy time for me this month. And tonight, actually, Mrs. Soup and I are going down to Durham for a swanky meal. I've actually been invited to have a meal and meet various people, including a lecturer who is a specialist on the Paleolithic, and also the Dean of Durham Cathedral. Not at all nerve-wracking. And then actually tomorrow, in fact, I'll be filming in Durham Cathedral. I've been granted access as part of this project for the Lindisfarne Gospels to, for example, the grave of St Cuthbert, a very popular figure in the northeast of England, and indeed the history of the early sort of English-speaking elements of Britain, and also, for example, the final resting place of Bede, the venerable scholar and priest himself, the guy who, in many ways, is the father of the practice of history in post-Roman Britain, certainly. So access to those kind of things is a tremendous honour, and that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Not to mention interviewing people linked to the exhibition, this kind of thing. So it's been a great few weeks, and this week is no less busy than the others. And as ever, thank you so much for your support and patience throughout this month in putting up with the lessened output on YouTube. But I assure you, it's simply so that I can maintain some form of quality control, so you're always getting videos that are worthwhile watching, as opposed to videos because I must put a video out on this day. Because neither of us would enjoy that, I don't think. So once again, thank you so much. If you need a news fix, check out the Archaeo Soup Twitter feed, and we're almost there, fingers crossed. Pretty soon, Archaeo Soup will be back to normal on YouTube. Until then, do feel free also to check out my back catalogue of videos. We're getting fairly close to 500 videos now. Feel free to scroll through. If there's any that you haven't watched it, why not take a look? And yeah, I guess it's well worth diving into. Sometimes I do it myself, actually. I just forget some of the videos that I've made. It's interesting. Anyway, I'm rambling. And so as I say, on Friday you'll get 3 lovely videos, and until then, fellow archaeology enthusiasts, take care, and I'll see you then.